Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a very different video. So, ReZero Season 4 starts in like 2 days from when I'm recording this. It's Monday, and it airs on Wednesday. And to get myself hyped for the return of Core 2 of Season 4 of ReZero, I decided, just for funsies, I'm gonna go through all the openings and endings here, and we're just gonna vibe. That's it. I've already seen and heard these a trillion times, but I'm gonna go through each of them. We're just gonna enjoy the visuals, enjoy the songs, and just hang out and vibe and talk about it. And that's gonna be the entire crux of this video. So I'm gonna be blasting it on my speaker as well, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to sound there. Also, yes, I just showered. That's why I look like this. I'm going to assume my mic is probably going to pick a lot of it up, so I'll figure out what to do about that in post. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into this. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So, feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, further ado, let's get into ReZero OP1. I pulled up the non-Funimation version one so I don't get cock-blocked at the end with their stupid fucking end things or whatever you call it. What are they called? Ending credit card. What the fuck are they called? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember. All right, let's go. The OG, the absolute OG. I love this song so goddamn much. Oh, I totally forgot to mention, I'm gonna tier list them all as well. So be ready for that. I'm gonna tier list them, you know, S through A as we as I go through these here. First opening is just so iconic. The trippy visuals are so good. Konami Suzuki's voice, and this is her original performance for ReZero, to which she's come back every season since then. Of course, Rim and Ram. God damn, I miss Rim. Ooh, I wonder if... I'm gonna try to let them all play out, but I had to pause there. I wonder if, you know, her closing her eyes is supposed to be foreshadowing. Does Ram do it as well, actually? No, Ram doesn't do it. Wow, that's actually... I don't think I've ever noticed that before when watching this opening. Ram is the only one who closes her eyes at the end of it. A little subtle foreshadowing there, I feel. I could sing along, but I don't want to cringe all you guys out. I've heard these songs so many times, I know all the lyrics. I could do it, but I know how bad that would end up. This isn't karaoke night. Fucking Puck, man. Haven't seen your ass in an eternity. This is so good. It's so peak. Woo! Armasatella grabbing him, trying to reach all of them. And then he dies just as he started. I love it because the visualization here, you know, of the arm grabbing him is both, you know, just be like kind of creepy, but also it's very much a thing of like, you know, Subaru, no matter how much he tries to reach out to them, he can never fully, truly connect with them because he can never tell them about Return by Death. And so no matter how close they may get, they will never know every single bit of him. He can never truly, truly reach them without Satella grabbing him and pulling him back. I love that visualization. Anyway, that's OP1 down. Such a banger, so iconic, such a fantastic opening to start the series with. The trippy visuals, it gives away just about nothing, and I'm sure you could analyze what the fuck these stairs are supposed to be. You know, if that's foreshadowing to the current arc we're in, because the staircase in Raid's trial looks exactly like this. It looks like a pillar, the spiral stairs, but whatever, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. If that's foreshadowing for that, that's absurd. I also don't know why it would have any symbolization to do with what's going on here. But, yeah, man. Iconic opening. Let's hop into OP2. I mean, I'm gonna do OP-ED, 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 so ED1. Also unbelievably iconic. This is both OP1 and ED1 of ReZero got to be some of the most iconic, one of the most iconic OP ED pairs of all time. I mean, it just has to be. This is also Myth and Roid's first turn on the ReZero series here, of which they have been a frequent returner since. Both Mayu Mayashima and Myth and Roid, you know, after they, of course, separated, Mayu Mayashima makes an appearance as the fourth opening, and then Myth and Roid has been all throughout, even after, you know, they split. The fucking appers. I love the visual there of Beatrice looking at Roswell, and she's also looking at Puck. I'll go back in a second. Such a good song. There's not a single miss in ReZero, by the way. Oh, it's so good, man. So fucking peak. Thanks, Funimation. I didn't pull up the other version of this one, but I know that there's nothing crazy but, you know, the Satella's hand reaching out there. Anyway, that is also an absolutely phenomenal ending. Like I said, there's not a single miss in ReZero, so I'm also realizing I said I was gonna tier list. I completely forgot, so let me pull that up. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna throw on, let's see. So I could do it at the very end, but I think I'm gonna go through now. Oh, it's got some OSTs on here as well. Ooh, I could listen to some OSTs. Theater D is probably one of my favorite OSTs. But again, they don't have, I guess these are insert songs. These are insert songs because, you know, OSTs like, oh wow, I'm such a fake fan. What is it called? The episode 15, ending of episode 15 OST. I'm actually a fake ReZero fan. What is going on? Requiem of Silence. There you go. Got the name. Because that's not on here. These are all insert songs. Maybe, nah, I just want to listen to the openings and endings. Otherwise this video is going to be like 5 hours long. So I'm going to keep it to the OPs and the EDs here. But let's start off with, I think we can put redo in S. We can put Sty Helix in S, and we'll see where we continue to go from here. Let's hop into OP2, Paradisius Paradoxum. I think I've always struggled pronouncing that shit, but yeah, man, let's get into it. I think just ReZero Season 1 as a whole is kind of iconic, because I truly don't think you can, like, I don't know if you'll find... this is a complete not true, but like I feel like ReZero, maybe it's just because I'm such a big ReZero fan that I think this, but like, can you find like, I feel like the pairing of ReZero's season 1 as a whole, both openings and both endings are just so iconic. I feel like they've got to be some of the most iconic anime openings and endings of all time. But that also might just be biased because I'm such a big ReZero fan. I could listen to these shits all day, despite having heard them 1,000 times. Of course, this OP takes place right after, or at the beginning of Subaru's big argument with Amelia, because I believe that's episode 13, right? So this is the beginning of that. In fact, I don't think this opening plays until episode 14 or 15. I think it plays episode 14 after all that has occurred, but I might be wrong. Good old pedal use there. Honestly, probably one of my favorite characters. Man, there's just so much foreshadowing in this opening. It's kind of crazy. And God, it's such a banger song. Of course, Subaru reaching out to Amelia, trying to save her from the witch cult. So fucking peak. And yeah, you got tons of stuff, like this is the beginning of episode 15 when Subaru gets kidnapped, Rim going crazy. You got episode 18. You've got the whale fight. This is just Subaru and Rim on Patrosh. Pedal use, of course. Subaru's fight versus Julius. They make Julius look evil in the opening. they make it. I forget how devious his like season 1 design looked. He looked also giant forehead, god damn. But also, he looks so much more like, I don't know how to put it, like sinister. He looks a lot more like playful now. That's also not the right word to use, but you get what I mean. And then again, I think everybody looks a little, I don't know how to put it. Like, the art style is still good, but it has definitely undergone changes. They feel more, I'm really not sure how to put it, but there's a definite, like, distinct difference in the art styles from, you know, season 1 to our current season. They look pretty drastically different, and even, like, from season 1 to season 2, things looked a lot different. Anyway, Paradisius, I always have to read the name to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Paradisius, actually, it might be Paradisus. Paradisus, Paradoxum, peak opening. Once again, going through all the throne candidates here, and we got Subaru tweaking out about, you know, his whole drama with Amelia. Such a good opening. So let's go tier list that one. All right, what would be a good place? I think I'm fine with that. It's time for ending 2. This is probably my favorite ED song-wise, but visually it's probably the weakest of ReZero. Then again, if you're starting to pick up a pattern from the tier list, there isn't exactly a single ReZero song I dislike to any degree. I love them all so much. And, you know, the remaster, or the remix version they did of Stay Alive is even better than the original song that they did for the most recent finale of Core 1 of ReZero Season 4. This one is just Amelia going through her daily routine. When they play this in the episodes in Season 1, it is perfection. Fucking perfection. Can we turn this shit up some more, please? Literally, it's just Amelia's daily routine, and now she goes to bed. But yeah, that song is, well, probably one of my favorite ED songs of all time. I love that song so much. The full version's even better. In the final chorus of the full version, there's this, oh, it's just this absolutely orgasmic, perfect guitar riff and vocal run that Ri Takahashi goes on. Anyway, so yeah, they have Amelia's VA, Ri Takahashi, singing this one. Peak. Let's go to the tier list. All right, I think I know a good spot for Stay Alive. I think that should be all right. Now let's go to our next. This is gonna be OP3, which is my favorite opening. This is quite literally my favorite opening of ReZero. I think, oh, this is V2. Version 2 is just the one that doesn't have the ending credits roll, if I'm not mistaken, because the opening plays at the end of the first episode. I don't know if it's the first episode, but it plays at the end of one of the episodes of season 2 when it first appears, and so it's like an end credit thing. But I believe this is like the actual OP credit version of it. I don't think there's any actual changes in the openings, but let's get into my favorite ReZero opening. I think I'm honestly pretty close to saying season 4's opening is on the same tier as this one. Just, I know they're not gonna have it translated, but when we get to it, I'll talk about it. One of my favorite parts of any ReZero opening, and aside from the song, which is probably my favorite, and you know, the visuals, there's one part at the very end that literally made me tear up the first time I saw this opening. God, so we're walking past all his old gruesome deaths. Ugh. I fucking love this opening so much. Yep, Satella getting behind him there, whispering in his ear, stirs him to keep going forward. Ugh, man. Yeah, they don't have it translated. Dude, that opening still gives me fucking chills, man. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, this one and season 4's opening are easily my favorites, and I know that I don't even need to go look at it. This text that appears that is not translated, I believe, says something along the lines of like, if it's to save you, I don't care how many times I die, I believe, and this is the I die part, which is just so fucking peak. I love it so much, you know, because it goes along with this core and this season's overall motif as well about Subaru valuing his life more, but I just love that, you know, even if that's the case, he needs to value himself more. At the end of the day, if it is to save them, it doesn't matter how many times he is killed or what happens to him, he'll continue pushing forward to save them at the end of the day, and I think that's so good. I remember because Crunchyroll actually translated the text the first time I saw this, when I was watching the opening, when I first watched season 2 of ReZero like 5 years ago at this point. So that was long time ago. I think I watched it like when it was airing or like shortly after it aired or something like that. But when I first got to this, it played this text and it translated it all, and I literally like was tearing up after I had chills, and I was tearing up like crazy because it was just, it's so good. I love it so much, and just the opening of him going through all these gruesome deaths, all for those he loves, is just the fucking best. Okay, let's go to the tier list. Moving on. Another banger ending here, Memento. I mean, need I like say they're bangers at this point? You guys know my opinion on all of ReZero. I think all of its openings and endings are phenomenal, and I think the show is phenomenal. It's probably top 3 of my any fictional series I've watched of all time. And season 4 has fully cemented its spot to the point where I might even go as far as to say it's like one of my it's probably my favorite of all time. I love this show so much. This one is just such a vibe. It's like such a vibe, but it's also kind of ominous at the same time, which I love. And the visuals are so pretty with the butterflies going by, showing all the characters. Which, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, we saw this ED like fucking twice or 3 times. I don't even know. Season 2 was quite literally known for never showing the ending or opening like ever. That's where ReZero got that from, was season 2 in particular. And here comes Echidna. Oh, such a good song. I love that song so much. Let's go to the tier list. Short segment, and we're off. Here is what I would say is my least favorite opening in a series that has not a singular opening miss throughout it in its entirety, so take that as you will. This is my favorite. Let's just say like the bar for me liking something is here. This opening, my least favorite, is like you can't even see it. So yeah, my least favorite. But I'm not gonna I'm gonna shut up now. But yeah, I love that previous ED. I had something to say about it and I've like completely forgotten now. I had something to add and I don't remember. I've gone too far at this point. Wait, okay, I'm going back to it so I can see if I remember what I wanted to say. I genuinely don't remember. I completely had something I was gonna say and I do not remember at all what it was going to be. A shame. Oh yeah, it was about how many times the OPs and EDs play in season 2. Like not at all, pretty much. Like literally not at all. It's kind of insane. If I'm not mistaken, Core 2, the OP and ED play maybe a total of like 2 to 3 to 4 times. Like I think each, respectively, they only play a couple times. So. Alright, it's time for long shot. This is Mayu Mayashima, who, this opening, you know, this is after she had detached from Myth and Roid, but they still had her come on to do an opening, which I think is really cool. Like I said, least favorite, but it's the bar, this opening. And this core is probably to date like my favorite core of ReZero, or was until season 4 aired. Season 2 as a whole is probably still my favorite season, but I think when season 4 is done, it'll be my favorite. I can't claim season 4 is my favorite until it's fully done. It's so good. I'm telling you, I truly could sing all these songs if I really wanted to go full karaoke on y'all, but I'm sparing you all from having to hear that. I really like it. It's amazing to me how season 2 turned out when I hear the absolute horror stories of the production behind it. Like, it always amazes me how it turned out, because the entirety of the core that this OP plays behind is almost all 30-minute episodes with a very seldom rare appearance of the opening or ending, which is insanely impressive for runtime of the anime. And it's the fact that they did that and they still had to skip stuff is just crazy to me. But the dedication and the hard work from the staff that worked behind ReZero season 2 will forever have my respect. And season 2 as a whole, like I mentioned, is still my current favorite season, despite it being a literal side arc. It's literally like just a side track, like side mission. It's not even a part of the main plot of ReZero. It's just a whole ass side mission, but the character writing in it is unbelievable, as is just everywhere in ReZero, but especially in season 2. I could go on and on, but this is an opening and ending watch to get me hyped about the season. I'm not here to dive into the specifics of each season, you know, but you have Ram versus Roswell here, Beatrice and Subaru. Oh, I like how you can just see Roswell fall out of frame there lightly. I like how they kind of keep that hidden a bit. It's his magic, of course, so you'd be able to know it's him, but they don't really fully show him. And then you have Garfield versus Elsa. That fight was peak. Of course, we have the rabbit, one of the 3 great beasts. I think that's what they're called. Their label doesn't really matter. Gluttony fucking made them. And so, yeah. And then you got Amelia's backstory, which was so peak and added so much to her character. And just, yeah. And then you have, of course, this whole segment comes from the Choose Me. Like, season 2 just had the most unbelievably iconic episodes from ReZero, in spite of season 1, you know, because season 1 has 15, 18, but season 2 has, like, I'd have to go through the episode list, but it has like 4. Choose Me is 21, right? Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the damn episode list so I can, you know what, no, I'm not. Like I said, we're just here to vibe with the banger openings and endings. That can be a discussion for, you know, maybe the first reaction back to ReZero on Wednesday. For now, though, we're gonna go to the tier list. All right, back to the reactions again. We've got what is probably my least favorite ED, maybe the new one, but once again, bar all the endings. So, I mean, if I had to rank them, I would rank either this one or 6 as my least favorite ED and OP4 as my least favorite, but that's only if I absolutely have to rank them. As you can see how the tier list has been going, I quite enjoy them all a lot. This one's called Believe in You, right? This is by Ri Takahashi again, I think. Last one was Long Shot as well. I don't think I mentioned its name. Visuals on this one are gorgeous. They're so pretty. I'm so excited for season 4, man. I'm so fucking pumped for Core 2 of season 4. It's gonna be so good. People say it's even better than Core 1. How? How is that possible? I'm so excited. Truly, how is that shit possible? Yeah, man, so good. Need I say any more? That's incredible. All right, let's go to the tier list. There you go. You guys know the drill. And we're on to season 3's opening. This one is the most shonen-esque opening of all the ReZero openings. Got all the candidates' crews here. Konami Suzuki, the GOAT, back as always. This one's called Reweave. I don't know if I said that. Fuck you, useless fuck. Joking, of course. I do love Puck. Oh, this one's such a banger. Also, the most misleading opening of all time. The only, like, accurate fight was goddamn, Wilhelm. Because these two never fucking fight. Like, nobody here actually fights who they're in front of. This is a real fight. Peak. I don't have too much to say about that one. Season 3 is honestly a season I need to rewatch. I've seen seasons 1 and 2, I think 3 times each at this point. I've only seen season 3 once. Season 3 is absolutely a season I need to go back through again, and I definitely plan on doing so. I think I had mentioned I was going to rewatch ReZero while the core break was happening. That has not happened. Season 3 is absolutely one I want to rewatch at some point. It is one I feel like I really need to do that to refresh my knowledge, because I feel like, for whatever reason, despite it being the most recent one I watched, is the one I have the least memory of, is the one I have the most memory issues. I tend to feel like I do an okay job of remembering stuff in ReZero, and season 3 is the one where I have the most issues, and so because that bothers me a lot, it's one I want to rewatch. And also, it's one that I've heard is a lot better in binge format than episode to episode. I considered it probably the weakest season of ReZero, but I've been told if you watch it through in a more binge format style, it comes off significantly better than it did in the week-to-week format. So very possible I will rewatch that at some point to really get the full scope of that, and kind of because I've given seasons 1 to 2 3 chances each. I've watched them all 3. I've watched both of them 3 times, and I've watched a ton of reactions for them. Season 3 is one I definitely need to give a couple more attempts as well to really fully engross myself, and there's probably things I missed and all the above. But as far as the opening goes, absolutely fantastic. So let's go to the tier list. All right, and now we're on to the ending. This is probably this is my favorite overall ending. My favorite song is "Stay Alive." This is my favorite overall ending. It has the best visuals, and I think, and I would put it as like my second favorite song. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate, because I'm gonna get people in the comments who are like, "How could you say this one's better than this one? How could you say?" Bar all of them. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. There is not a single miss in all of ReZero. And of course, it's my goats, Myth and Roid. I genuinely don't know if there's a single Myth and Roid song I've listened to that I've disliked. Like, from this anime season, Saga of Tiny the Evil has one of my favorite openings in recent memory from them. Like, I literally don't know the last time I've heard them miss a song ever. Out of all, and I listen to quite a bit of their music, even non-anime stuff. Serious there. I just love that the ED is a showcase of all the villains. Regulus, Clownius, Capella. Of course, we got holy shit, my brain just malfunctioned. I'll talk after. It's funny because they show that in the ED, but Subaru never dies to Regulus once. I love that visual so much. Takes a step right into the blood, into the carnage that occurs throughout season 3. Also, goddamn, Pristella is such a beautiful city. Country. I think it's a country, right? I think that was one thing that people got mad at Crunchyroll for saying it was like a city when it's actually a country. Or am I flip-flopping those? I don't remember now. So good. This ED is overall my favorite. Yeah, man. I love this visual here of Reinhardt and Beatrice helping lift him up, and all the hands of everybody helping lift him up as well. And I love this visual because Regulus never kills Subaru. The little bitch never kills him. But yeah, then we have Roy here. My brain completely shattered whenever I was trying to say his name earlier. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh no, this is Lai. This is Lai. Excuse me. Roy's the other brother. And then we have, dude, I always forget her goddamn name. I literally always forget her goddamn name. The blonde bitch who showed up at the end of season 3, who is clearly in the tower in season 4. Why can I not remember the girl's name? Goddamn, man, what is wrong with me? Whatever. Before reaction comes, I'll take a look and remember her damn name because there's something wrong with me. All right, to the tier list. And now we're on to season 4's opening, which I would put this on par for the best opening with holy brain malfunctions. Realize. I'm not. It is called Realize. Yeah. Realize. Season 2's first opening, Realize. That is the favorite. That is my favorite, and I would put this probably on par with it. This one is Recollect, the most recent season 4 opening, one that I have blasted this song to many a time since season 4 began. Let's go. It's easily the most unique ReZero opening, despite all of them being very unique sonically. This is easily the most unique one, somehow. Sorry, I like Anastasia a bit. This one is also definitely the best opening visually. As far as animation goes, it's easily the coolest. Yeah, see, she's right there. What the fuck is her name? What is wrong with me? God damn. I can't believe I said I wasn't super sure on this song at first. What is wrong with me? This song is an absolute banger, and the full version is even better. Once again, I could sing this whole shit, but I'm not going to. Ah, who the hell put the damn... Man, screw you. Who the hell did this? Whatever. I already know what the OP is, and this really bothers me, though. That's such a banger. Oh my god. Such a banger. Okay, to the tier list. Alright. And we're back for the most recent ending of ReZero. This one, I would think I'd put it on par for kind of the weakest. It just kind of does like a scroll of all the characters, like a typical panning shot. When most of the ReZero openings, it reminds me of Stay Alive with its very overall simplistic visuals past the, you know, blood dousing everybody. But, you know, so visually it's probably one of the more simplistic ones. But, you know, the song's good, and I also, like, once again, before I say what I'm about to say, before you get your fucking pitchforks out, bar for like your average solid anime opening and ending, ReZero. Every single one of them, okay? Let's get that out of the way before I say that, like, this one is probably one of the weaker EDs on the whole, both visually and sonically. Still fantastic, okay? I just don't think the combination of Myth and Royd and TK works exceptionally well. I still like it, but it's not like the best thing ever. I got nothing to say. This is fantastic. A fantastic closer for this video. I really like this ending bit here. I can't wait to get more on Shala, man. There's clearly so much more to her that we haven't gotten yet. That's so ominous with the book falling and her disappearing. But that is the last current ending. I'm gonna say I doubt season 4 gets another one. It's probably going to be the same opening and ending, similar to how season 3 was 16 episodes with the same opening and ending for all 16. Season 4 is probably going to be 19 episodes with the same opening and ending for all 19. I don't really see that changing. So I think, oh, to the tier list. I almost forgot. Alright, and there we go. And that completes my ReZero opening and ending tier list. Could you have seen this coming? These are in no particular order, by the way. Could you have seen this coming? Anyway, this was a super fun video to do. I'm so pumped for this series to come back, man. I cannot wait for Core 2. Be ready for some long videos again, y'all. If the episodes were as good as the last stretch of a couple episodes of Core 1 of Season 4, the entirety of, you know, Season 4's first Core was phenomenal, but the last stretch of several episodes got me to make some of the longest single episode reactions I have literally ever made since the origin of my channel. So you could say I enjoyed those episodes quite a bit. And if it continues to get even better, like a lot of people have said it's going to, we're in for a long ride, everybody. But I don't think I have much else to do here in this video. This was a super fun video. I really hope you guys enjoy the kind of different change of pace, just going through and just vibing and talking about the series as a whole and just vibing with the openings and endings. And yeah, maybe I'll do more things like this in the future for things I'm really excited for. This was kind of a special thing because I'm really pumped for Wednesday. So anyway, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to add here. Videos on Wednesdays for ReZero reactions will come out at the same time as they did before. They'll be as late as they were before, especially if they're as long as they were towards the latter half of Core 1 of Season 4. They'll be about the same time because sadly I have work Wednesdays, so I'm not able to get to the videos until way after they air in the first place. But then beyond that as well, my reactions are absurdly long, so they take a while to edit and get out and push to you guys, take a long time to render, to upload, all the above. So it's a big mess. So my videos will probably be as they were for Core 1, depending on how long the reactions are for when I'm able to get them posted. So look out for those, and hope to see you all there again. The support on all of the ReZero reactions for Season 4 were completely unbelievable, and I really hope that I will see you guys all again whenever we start up here tomorrow, because I'm recording this on Monday, like I said, but I'll be posting it on Tuesday, so whenever I see you guys there, that will be that. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. That's about it. Hope to see you guys there on Wednesday. I think it's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it's gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.